Okay, I have a theory that Corazon, I think that's his name. It's been a couple days since I watched this. I forgot to like talk about it because I had some thoughts. But yeah, 700, big 700. Yay. Oh my gosh. Dofi's brother, they actually look alike, unlike the rest of his family. Also, in One Piece, the word family gets thrown around a lot. So apparently, if you just drink his sake at age 5, you're your friends, your brothers for life. Well, why are you drinking that? First of all, you're like a kid. But like, I have a theory. He's like he's not actually. He doesn't actually hate kids. Like, there's 100 people. There's like they said there was 100 kids that came to like their hideout and whatever. Also, where are they? Like, it reminds me of Meteor City. It's just like a rundown area. It's like there's trash everywhere. It's like the ruins of something. It's the ruins of someplace. But it had to be someplace like meaningful. Otherwise, they wouldn't stay there. You know what I mean? Also, why would anyone want to be interested in joining them? Like, what? Like, is it just like that rundown? Like they're the only ones with food? Baby Five and Buffalo, I think those, like, they were always like the weakest in the arc. And this makes sense why, because they were kids when they joined. They're just younger than everyone else. But yeah, Doflamingo's family, I thought they might be related at first, but now I'm thinking they're not, and only his brother Corazon was related. He and his family, like his actual family, like his father, mother, brother, and him, maybe more, probably not, were fallen celestial dragons. Like, they're fallen celestial dragons. They got kicked out of marriage, or they left her like Mary Joey, or however I say that, this freaking island, the super special celestial dragon island that we still have never seen or whatever. But yeah, so it seems like they got ousted from there, and that, yeah, as a kid, like, Doflamingo had like slaves and stuff like that, and he was always just like used to the special treatment, so like no wonder he turned out pretty bad. But then he, like, his father was like a good person and tried to like live normally, but obviously you can't live normally because everyone's gonna kill you for being a celestial dragon, especially one without like protection. Like, who wouldn't? Because they're like evil and bad. But weird, I don't know, but I have a theory that Corazon is actually like, he actually like likes kids. That's a horrible, oh my gosh, there's no way I just said that. Okay, he's actually doesn't hate children, like he cares about them, and like he wanted, like, and he's like mean and like low-key, not even low-key, high-key abusive to the kids that like try to join his pirate crew, to like kick them out. Like, those hundreds of kids that got kicked out, maybe not all of them would have left home crying if Corazon wasn't as mean as he wanted to be. And then Baby Five and Buffalo, they're just like weird. For some reason they like appreciate the abusive attention they get, almost. I don't know, because like Corazon's weird. He doesn't talk, right? He used to be able to talk, but something happened. I think Doflamingo did something to him. Like, I'm pretty sure he did. Like, and Dofi likes him as like his just partner, but who doesn't actually speak. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Also, it's like that guy probably saw his mom and his dad die. Probably watched Dofi kill his dad. Like, whether he's younger, I think he's younger than Dofi, right? But yeah, and like when Dofi said to Law, like on top of the Dressrosa castle or whatever, he was like, you were supposed to be the next Corazon. Like, he like the next right hand man of his, but like the next replacement for his brother. It's not like, you don't just say that without like insinuating that his brother was kind of disposable, like that his place could have been taken by someone else. But it's weird, right? Also, what about like Diamante and Treble? It's like, maybe those people too are celestial dragons. They have the blood, and then they got like, maybe they too, like, for some reason they were outcasted for just being weird. Because I mean, look at them, like, one is literally dripping snot every 5 seconds. But I think maybe that, or they're just randoms who joined and were like, yeah, you're part of my family now. Kind of like the Whitebeard thing. It's like, kind of like the whole Whitebeard shtick was like, get on my ship, you're a part of my family, blah blah blah. But I don't know. I have a feeling they might have been like royalty, like Doflamingo, and they too were outcasted or separated or kicked out, because obviously the people at Mary Joey, or the people at the Celestial Dragon Island, they were like, no, you can't. I don't know. The thing with like noble blood in One Piece is like, you can't be like weird. Like, whole Sabo's upbringing, right? It's like he couldn't act the way he did because of his family heritage and where his family was. So imagine what it is at like the top level of as a celestial dragon. So it's like, surely there's other people who like rebelled or left, and then maybe Doflamingo's like, here, join my crew, we'll get back at those people. That's probably why he feels sympathy for them, because he hates the celestial dragons for like, he just wanted to kill them, right? He wants to kill the celestial dragons, and he knows about the secret weapon. What? And also there's like a weapon that can only be used with the op fruit. Huh? I knew I wanted that devil fruit if I could choose one, but I didn't know it was that cool. I had no idea. I just thought it was like low-key OP and just like really cool. I didn't know it was actually like useful, super useful. They called it the most like what they said it was like the most useful fruit or the most like let me investigate. Yeah, it was the most like it was the ultimate devil fruit. Yeah, it was the ultimate devil fruit. That was the word for it. Also, it's like Law. His dad was a doctor, right? Obviously, he's a doctor now, but as a kid, he's not. And for some reason, he's dying in 3 years and 2 months in this childhood backstory. Obviously, he wasn't dead, so he ate the fruit to like stop himself from dying. That's probably the only reason why he ate it. But there has to be this change between like wanting to kill everybody and create as much destruction as possible versus now wanting to live. And apparently Corazon somehow gave him that. It's like, I know Corazon dies. I don't know how, but I'm assuming it's Dofi because he does something like against him. And I'm assuming he can't speak because Dofi like cut his vocal cords out or something or threatened him. Or maybe he just isn't even a person and he's literally just like the string puppet, the string clone he can make. Okay, he's probably not because he's definitely not, but you know what I mean? It's like manipulated like the string. You can't talk, but he can like move and do whatever things. But no, he's also like Corazon's also like entertaining the kids too. Like he'll punch them, but then he'll entertain them. Like he'll fall on purpose and stuff like that. He's very, very weird. Also, why does he look familiar? Like I feel like I've seen him before. No, I feel like I've seen like that heart design before somewhere. I don't know if I've seen it in a past episode somewhere, like hinting at it, or if I've just seen it online somewhere. But I usually try to avoid everything I can online about this show, so I don't really know. But yeah, ultimate devil fruit, and there's like 3 giant freaking weapons that can destroy the world or something. One of them was the annoying mermaid girl. I guess not mermaid girl, the annoying mermaid in the fish island arc, and like her ability to have the kingfish listen to her or something was one of the things that could end the world. And then there's something where like you can only use it with the power of the op fruit. And then they said you could live forever with the surgery. But the user dies. So it's not the op fruit person who can live forever. I'm sure you can live a long time, just like switching organs or whatever, maybe. The op fruit user can perform a surgery on someone, and that person can live forever, but the op fruit user dies. Which is weird. Also, once again, with devil fruits, how does Law get it and Dofi doesn't? Like, how does that happen? It's gotta be super luck, or Law pulled a Luffy with Shanks and then just ate it in front of him. He just like snuck in and got it while they were coveting it for some reason. Also, it's like, I want to know, because someone with the fruit, before these people get it, someone had to have the fruit before, right? Or it was so hard to find that they can't remember the last person who has it. I'm wondering now, who had Ace's flame fruit before him? Right? Because it was obviously a well-known fruit. It was a Logia. It was definitely sought after. I wonder who had it before him. Maybe Roger? That'd be kind of cool if Ace and his dad had the same fruit, even though Ace hates his dad, but they're both dead, so who cares? But actually, is Roger dead? I don't know if he's actually dead. Like, does he really die like that? I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. He chose death anyway. It's not like he just chose it for some reason. He had a weird relationship with Garp. I don't know how once again, I don't know how his mom carried Ace in her freaking belly for that long. That's gotta hurt so bad. I am so glad that will never happen to me because it can't. But yeah, and who had like Luffy's fruit before? And why was Shanks just like holding on to it? Like usually he would just like give it to someone in his crew, right? But he was holding on to it because like either it's a terrible one to give, no one wanted it, but Shanks has a bunch of people on his crew. I just don't like, they find them and then they just like carry them around sometimes instead of just eating them right away for some reason. I just don't know, like, who had a Luffy's fruit before? Did Roger have Luffy's fruit before? Did Roger have a fruit at all? And especially, who had the op fruit before? Because you have to know someone that when someone who had it died, you can find it again, right? And I'm assuming most devil fruits you can't find because someone is alive that has it. There's so many people that we've seen alive. Like, also, Luffy and his adventures, they've never stumbled upon a devil fruit. Never. They stumbled upon users. So it's just like, it's just curious, very curious. Maybe there isn't even fruits in the Grand Line at all, besides like unless you bring it there. Like maybe because Ace set out in the East Blue, and same with Shanks or something, I think. Maybe it's like the seas around the Grand Line is where you find them, like just all over the world they can spawn, kind of like Dragon Balls. But I don't know, I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. I just don't, I want to know who had these fruits before, the significant ones. And I really don't think Corazon was a bad guy because because all the signs point to like he's a good person. He helped Law. For some reason, I think he took a special liking to Law over Buffalo and Baby 5. And I think maybe it's because Law is persistent after almost dying, getting punched out the window or whatever. But yeah, and I also think Corazon is like being mean to all the kids who show up, so they don't have to like be a part of this ridiculous, like awful family they're in. Like almost Corazon is giving them the chance he wish he could have. But I don't know. This is all speculation. Like I just don't know. But that's my theory, at least. But I just have no idea what super weapon the op fruit would be besides immortality. Like that's the only thing, and it can give it to someone else, but not its user. I think. Also, why was Law about to die in 3 years, 2 months? Like that's such a specific time frame. I know doctors can be good, but are they that good? Are they that accurate? It's also just One Piece, so who knows? Yeah, I just don't know. Like, how is he, like, what on earth could have been wrong with him? Like, maybe an implant about to explode or something? Like, I just don't know. But obviously, he was able to operate on himself with the op fruit, right? In a way no one else was able to, because it can just do the magical things. Like, the op fruit is the only reason why Luffy survived the War of the Best, because of Law. Because Law was there, and then he healed him when Aikinu literally, like, cha-ching, he's dead. Like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Also, like, that also could mean there's other celestial dragons. There's other people out there that we don't know are celestial dragons. There's also CP0, there's CP9. Surely there's 8 more, and they're all powerful and have devil fruits, because CP9 just got handed like four of them, right? I don't know. I'm confused. That's my theory. I think that was that's my theory. That's my theory about Corazon. At least we'll see.